for the right time.
I guess I wasn't forgotten after all.
You might have heard through the grapevine, good things in the pipeline. I came to make a move, better watch next what I'm gonna do.
May I present the newlyweds?
Go tell all your friends.
No.
We're heroes.
I don't even know you, man.
I'll show you how to do the move. Left, right, to the left. I'ma turn it up into the red. Everybody move and clap your hands, cause I am back again.
Move any closer, and he's done.
I know what I came for. I know what I'm made for. Now I'm at the front door.
I am the one that you want.
I'm back. Yeah. I got all eyes on me. I got fire in my feet. You better believe it. You can't keep me away. You know we're gonna celebrate every day. Yeah, I got all eyes on me.
The real fun is about to begin.
I'm back. You can't keep me away. You know we're gonna celebrate every day. 'Cause I'm back. Yeah, I got all eyes on me. I got fire in my feet.
They found us.
Back.
Hello, how are y'all? Hi. Welcome to the 2024 Concept Art Awards presented by LightBox Expo, the only award show just for concept artists. I'm Krystina Arielle.
And I am just now realizing that I'm nominated tonight, and if I don't win the award in my category, I get to stay on stage for the rest of the night. But I'm sure Rachel and Nicole wouldn't do that to me, so it's, Rachel? And I'm Greg Hopwood.
Now, we know many of you are contemplating if you want to stick around or head out to dinner after a long day, so we promise to keep this show as short and entertaining as possible, even though my Star Wars musical number was scrapped due to budgetary concerns. And considering it's my 4th year hosting, I feel like that was a reasonable request.
It honestly is completely reasonable. I myself worked on Agatha this year, and I asked if the cast of Agatha All Along could come and perform Ballad of the Witch's Road, but I went and I just kept asking, and they just kept saying, "Get out of Pat Yelpone's dressing room." So it's, whatever. Our first presenters tonight are as talented as their hair is luscious. Costume Designers Guild, costume concept artists, Imogene, Chayes, and David Masson presenting the Live Action Character Awards.
Good evening, everyone. David and I are so excited to be presenting tonight for the live action character categories. And as always, a huge thank you to Rachel and Nicole for making this recognition possible.
So character design is key to making feature films unforgettable. It is crucial in live action films because it helps visually define a character's personality, background, and the role within the story. From costumes and makeup to hairstyles and physical traits, these elements guide how the audience perceives and connects with the character. And in fact, we were both very lucky enough to have projects released this year with our work in it. Mine was Deadpool and Wolverine, which made over $1 billion in the box office. Insane. And what was yours again?
Madam Web.
I don't think people heard that. What was?
Madam Web.
You know what? I know we've all been a part of projects with colorful reputations. Constantine, Morbius. But nonetheless, we love this job. And with that, the nominees for live action feature character are
Ryan Meinerding, Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine. Oksana Nedavnaya, Clerk Carmine Clade, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Luca Nemolato, Bony Woman, Night Swim. Daryl Warner, Queen Mira 1, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Okay, so the winner is Oksana Nedavnaya.
Hello. Well, I was not ready for this, so I didn't prepare a speech. Thank you so much. This is so unexpected, and what an honor. Thank you so much, Concept Art Association, Rachel and Nicole. Congratulations to my very talented fellow nominees, Luca, Ryan, Daryl. What an honor to be here. Thank you to Trish Somerville, the costume designer who brought me into this project. And I'm incredibly fortunate and honored to be a part of this community. Thank you so much.
So we're at live action series character now. And again, character design is key in live action series because it helps build a character's identity over time. Since viewers spend many episodes with these characters, their look needs to evolve while staying true to their personality and story arc. Whether it's through memorable costumes, hairstyles, or makeup, good design keeps the audience engaged and helps define the character's journey.
And the nominees for live action series characters are
Kira Brennan, Tarina, Star Trek Discovery. James Casey Holland, Toranaga Armor, Shogun. Greg Hopwood, Maya Lopez Hero Suit, Echo. Katerina Kozheva, Renslayer 1893, Loki.
And the winner is Katerina Kozheva. Well, it seems like Katerina couldn't be here tonight, so we will be accepting the award on her behalf.
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm sorry you didn't win, but you're handling this with like dignity and class, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, but don't be. I just stole this award from them since I consider she wasn't here, so it's kind of like, if you're here, grab it. But yeah, there's a whole table of awards back there. It's very lax security, so you grab one yourself too.
We're gonna. Things are tough, but they're not quite steal awards at award ceremony tough, but they are tough nonetheless. And this actually has been a really rough year for creatives, and there have been historic strikes and layoffs, and work has slowed to an all-time low as the industry has been turned on its head.
It has, and it forces a lot of us creatives to ask a lot of hard questions like, should I stay in the industry? Should I pursue a more stable career?
Will we see a push for more indie filmmakers and game designers to create authentic and innovative media that audiences have been craving?
Or will we all be replaced by AI, spending the next decade running from Skynet and a post-apocalyptic wasteland? It's just...
Well, I guess considering that all my data is on Instagram, text messages, it's all been scraped and sold, and I'm still getting targeted ads from these numbers. Like, it's the same number all the time. It's not the same number, but it's different states, and then they just call back and they're like, hey, Kristina, we know you, and they talk to you like they know you, but also, like, they say that they want to loan me $70,000, but you know what? It's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I still get target ads in Spanish, so I think there's still hope. And, thank goodness, hope is the theme of this year's show. And with that, we would like to welcome the co-founder of many things, LightBox Expo, Schoolism, and Imaginism Studios, the always hopeful and wonderful Bobby Chiu, everyone.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. These last few years have been long. Together, we've been through the pandemic, strikes, layoffs, and who knows what else. Oh, and of course, AI as well, right? And over these last few years, me personally, my one-eyed dog lost his eyes, so now he's a no-eyed dog. And I really didn't tell anybody this as well, but I almost went blind. When doctors discovered that I had a hole in each one of my eyeballs, before I knew it, I was getting emergency surgery. And I almost lost my brother as well to a fishing accident when he fell off the boat and got caught in the propeller. And it started to cut into his face, his back, his fingers, his arms. He almost lost his arm while drowning. This to me could mean only one thing, that this year's Concept Art Awards is going to be absolutely awesome. Because when we work really hard and stay positive and life throws a brick in our face that we totally don't deserve, I believe it can only mean one thing, that there are great things coming around that corner. And that's the nature of our industry. And that's also the nature of our industry as well, isn't it? It's full of extreme highs and lows. One day we could be working on the perfect project that we're super proud of, the #1 movie or game in the world, and other days it can be disappointing when we spend so much time and effort into a project that we're truly passionate about, and it doesn't do as well as we hoped. I remember when 9/11 happened, hardly anybody was hiring. People were getting laid off, and I was just starting my career, but found myself competing with my old instructors to get the same job. So did I get hired? No, I couldn't get a job. That's why I started my own studio, because I had no other choice. I couldn't get hired. At the time, I thought I was so unlucky. What bad timing. Now I think what luck, because I wouldn't have started my own studio, and if I got hired easily in the beginning. Fun fact, some plants need wind in order for them to grow healthy and strong. Without wind, their stems are fragile and weak and could never grow tall because it would just fall over. The wind is an obstacle that batters the plant so that stem will compensate and get stronger as it grows. The funny thing is, if we are the plant constantly getting battered by the wind, we could think, what bad luck. What bad luck that we live in a place with a lot of strong wind. And most likely, it wouldn't be until years later, when we're grown, that we can look back and see that we're actually lucky to have that wind because that's what made us strong. Just like how now, I look back at not being able to get a job when I graduated as being very lucky because otherwise I wouldn't have started my own studio. And then in turn, I probably never would have started schoolism that led me to start LightBox Expo with Jim Demonakos. These kinds of experiences made me understand that sometimes bad luck is good luck, and it's mostly just perspective. Usually it's only through time that we can see the true effects certain events can have on us. Many of those times of hardships, I look back at them now with fond memories because those are the times that we're tested the most. Those are the times that we tend to grow the most as well. Unfortunately, a lot of these moments, we don't know how important or how special they are until they've passed. But it's because of this that now I look for these moments. I remember working on Alice in Wonderland late in the night, and I thought to myself, I should really take a break and really just sit in this moment, be in the present, and really feel the specialness of working on my first big film. I'm so glad I did because now I can think back to that moment and still have a pretty clear memory of that experience, even though it was quite a long time ago. Well, I feel like tonight is another one of those moments, that this is going to be a very special night that we will remember for a very long time. Many of the best artists on the planet are here in this room tonight, and we're all here to celebrate them. A lot of times, we don't know how important or special something is until it's gone. So if you're here with me tonight in this incredible auditorium for this amazing event, the Concept Art Awards, take a second, breathe it in, and live in the moment and realize how lucky we are because this gathering, this night, is going to be one that we'll be thinking about for many years to come. Because tonight is a very special night, and I hope you enjoy the show. And now, let's get the music going as we welcome my LightBox Expo co-founder and convention director, Jim Demnakos, to the stage.
Thank you so much for joining us. We created the LightBox Expo Luminary Award to spotlight a person from the art community who has made an indelible impact with their work. This year's recipient has dedicated his life to crafting entire worlds one frame at a time. From Creature Comforts to Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run to Shaun the Sheep and more, as a pioneer of stop-motion animation, he's inspired a generation of artists to dream big and bring their stories to life. We are thrilled to award the Luminary Award to the incredible Nick Park.
Wow. I'm so glad I can't see any of you. This is, wow. This is such an honor. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for the sorry, I've got a little speech here. I've actually scribbled it down in my sketchbook, which will be relevant to a couple of words I've got to say. But yeah, thanks so much for the Lightbox Concept Awards and for all those involved in even thinking me worthy of this award. And just kind of thinking about the word luminary in this award kind of brought to mind light bulbs and the way cartoon characters have light bulbs appear above their heads, have light bulb moments. And you know, whenever they have an idea. And for us at Aardman, it's always about the idea. It's always about having that light bulb moment. And it's important for us all here to give ourselves those times to daydream and you know, and jot down those ideas. And I'm sure everyone here has a sketchbook, and every idea starts starts with a small sketch. And it doesn't matter how insignificant that doodle is. You don't know what it's going to become. I think of the time at the National Film and TV School when I sketched these two quirky, odd little characters and gave them these stupid names, and now they're banded around on TV and cinema and stuff. And what it's become. It can just be an insignificant thing on a scrap of paper. In fact, it's quite hard to keep an idea simple. It's quite easy to make it complicated too complicated, really. But also, filmmaking is never about one person. It's a collaborative process. And over the years, and the different films I've been involved with, I've been blessed with the most amazing people to work with. Those people have inspired me through the films and over the years. I have hundreds of people I'd love to thank, but you'll be very grateful. I'm not going to do that. But there are a couple of those people here I would like to mention who've been on this journey for a long. I'll start with those who've been on the journey for the longest. And one of those is the director of photography, Dave Alex Ridet, who's sat over there. And he has been on every film that I've worked on. And he's worked on our latest movie, which is premiering tomorrow at the Chinese Theatre. The latest, it's our latest Wallace and Gromit movie called The Vengeance Most Foul. And Dave has brought his skills to it again in a particular way, in a very atmospheric way. In fact, I think he's invented a new genre called the gnome noir thriller. So thanks. Well, we all came up with that, really, but thanks. And other extremely funny puns. But anyway, I'd also like to bring attention to Merlin Crossingham, who is an animator and director at Aardman, and together we've both directed this movie that we're premiering tomorrow. And that for years, Merlin has been, yeah, absolutely. And Merlin joined me to direct the new movie, so we've made that together. Thanks, Merlin. Well done. And last but not least, I just want to mention my PA, who's been with Merlin all over the brand of Wallace and Gromit for years, and been an absolute rock and an invaluable help and support over the years. Thanks, Angie. That's it. Mm-hmm. And lastly, I'll always be grateful to the founders of Aardman, Peter Lord and David Broxton, for taking on this young student back in 1985, an animator, a boy who had a few light bulb moments of his own. And lastly, to thank my wife, Mags, whose endless love and support through everything has been a constant source of inspiration. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for this award. Thank you.
For those of you that don't know, I'm actually an honorary member of the concept art community because of this, but not like self-named or proclaimed, but they told me that, so I take it with a grain of salt, but also with much honor because you guys are way more talented than me. And I appreciate you for that because I've learned so much hosting this show and being here, and I have such a newfound respect for the craft, and it's just, you all are amazing. You are so talented. The fact that your brains create the art that we watch and fan out over, and to give you your flowers in this moment, just, you're amazing. Look. Hi. The craft is not quite as new as you'd think. As early as the 1920s, in fact, was when filmmakers and studios became more ambitious and wanted to create bigger and more creative movies. So came the need for individuals like yourselves to help make the visuals come to life by first putting them down on the page.
You know, and since the role of concept and visual development artists was not always a role acknowledged, celebrated, or credited, sometimes their contributions were even hidden. In fact, the world-renowned mother of costume designers, Edith Head, was rumored to shove her illustrators in a closet when the studio executives would come into the office. So we would like to correct just some of these injustices and take time throughout the show to celebrate the anniversaries of films, games, and shows where the artists really excelled at their crafts.
First of all, shade?
Yeah.
Closets? Ooh. These folks can often get lost in the film archives or studio closets, which is why we love to celebrate important anniversaries of some of the most popular IP because, yes, you bet, there were artists there. To kick off the anniversaries of the night, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of Knowing Who to Call. Whether it's a beautiful animated city or a gory world filled with blood and exploding zombies, creating unique and magical environments starts with the artist tasked with visualizing and painting them. Presenting the Environment Awards are concept artists and illustrators Shae Shatz and Andres Martinez.
Here at Lightbox, we welcomed artists from all over the world. Our nominees come from across the globe. Hey, Andres, it's great that you're here from Colombia to present the awards with me tonight.
Yeah, it's an honor for me to share this night with you and also represent on all of our Latin artists.
Creating environments is integral to an immersive experience for audiences everywhere. The challenges of creating worlds are immense.
We are builders. We have the possibility to create new worlds and dream them into life.
Andres, how do you say "and the nominees are" in Spanish?
Okay, y los nominados son. That's is in a exact translation. Or you could also say, y los nominados para mejor diseño de escenario de películas esta noche son.
I think it's better if I just stick to, and the nominees are.
Gerard Dunleavy, Town Square, Wonka. Didier Konings, Early Exploration, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Jeremy Love, Eagle Clan Confinement Tent, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Daniel McGarry, Nomad Interior, The Creator.
And the award goes to Gerard Dunleavy, Town Square, Wacom.
Hello, obviously I'm not Jared, but I'm his little sister. Yeah, Jared's just been a massive inspiration for me my whole life. Unfortunately, he couldn't come tonight. He's back home in Ireland, but I just wanted to extend a massive, massive thank you on his behalf. And yeah, congrats, Jared.
Vehicle and prop design play a vital role in the storytelling process. These special objects can capture the imagination of the audience by reinforcing the spirit of the characters who are using them.
And the awards goes to, no. Oh, no.
And the nominees are?
Yeah.
George Hull, Harkonnen B. Thopter, Dune 2. Thomas Oates, Hammerhead Pistol, The Creator. Daniel McGarry, Simulant Design, The Creator. Matthew Savage, Corbellin 4, Alien Romulus.
Yeah, it's my time now. And the award goes to
Matthew Savage. Corbellin 4, Alien Romulus.
So obviously some of you know I'm not Matt Savage, but Matt has sent me a message this evening. Let me just get it up because he wanted to say a few words. He said, in the unlikely event of a win for Savage, if you wouldn't mind simply thanking the CAA for the consideration and Federa Averas, and the production designer Naaman Marshall for his guidance, support, and opportunity to play in the Alien universe. And of course, to Ron Cobb, who showed us we all stand on. Thank you very much.
When I was a child, I saw amazing shows. I never dreamed that I would grow up to design environments. There was one show that I loved to watch. My sister and I used it to transform my room so that we could tell our own tales for the keep.
Oh, Cuentos de la Cripta?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's right. I love your Spanish, man. It's an awesome series.
There are certain environments that we see when we're young that we never forget. For me, it was the inside of the Nostromo in Alien, a movie I was too young to watch, but fortunately my parents were in the other room.
And the nominees for live action series environment are
Fernando Acosta, Fishing Village, Shogun. Francesco Corvino, Osaka Sunrise, Shogun. Anton Gronder, Witch Temple of Peridia, Star Wars, Ahsoka. Armando Savoia, Colosseum, Those About to Die.
And the award goes to
Anton Grandert. Witch Temple of Peridia, Star Wars, Ahsoka.
I am not Anton, but he did send his words here. So Anton wishes he could be here tonight with everyone. The Lucasfilm Art Department accepts this award on his behalf. Anton did want to thank the following people. Anton is truly honored and deeply humbled to accept this award. Thank you to the judges and organizers for this recognition. He wants to acknowledge the other finalists and applicants and is honored to be included among such inspiring artists. Anton would like to thank his family. Their love and encouragement has been his foundation on his journey. To all the Obi-Wans who have guided him along this path, he wants to extend his deepest gratitude. Special thanks to Doug Chaing, his mentor and design director for almost 7 years. Doug, you have been one of the most important Obi-Wans in Anton's journey. Your guidance, support, and belief in him have been instrumental in his growth, and he's incredibly fortunate to work with you and your talented team at Lucasfilm. This award is as much a reflection of our collective creativity and hard work as it is his own, and he's proud to be part of such an inspiring group. Thank you. Congratulations, Anton.
are very lucky to be living in a time where so many legendary artists are actively working in the field and are mentoring the next generation of artists, as we just heard. The Lifetime Achievement Award is in many ways our Hall of Fame, and we are excited to celebrate our first recipient, Doug Chaing. Doug Chaing is an Academy Award-winning artist and production designer whose work has profoundly shaped the film industry, particularly one of my faves, the Star Wars franchise, especially Episode 2.
Doug began his career as a stop-motion animator on Pee-wee's Playhouse, where he developed his unique visual storytelling skills. In 1995, George Lucas appointed him the head of Lucasfilm Art Department for the Star Wars prequels. During his collaboration with director Robert Zemeckis, he served as the production designer on films like Polar Express and A Christmas Carol, pushing the boundaries of animation and visual effects. Returning to Lucasfilm in 2013, Cheng now serves as the senior vice president and the executive design director, overseeing designs for Rogue One and various live-action series, including The Mandalorian and Ahsoka.
Doug Chaing's influence in film design continues to inspire artists and audiences alike, solidifying his legacy in the world of cinema. We'd like to welcome his colleague, illustrator Christian Alzmann, to the stage to present him with this award.
Good evening, everybody.
For those of you who don't know, Doug is my boss, so I'm fully prepared to receive notes in the morning if I don't nail this. Seriously, though, it's an absolute honor to be here tonight to celebrate the amazing career of Doug Chaing. I first discovered Doug's work while I was a student at Art Center, reading a magazine about this guy that was said to be the next Ralph McQuarrie for his work on the prequels, the Star Wars prequels. The weight of that comparison struck me, and when I saw his designs, I knew that he would have his own legendary mark on cinema. In the ILM art department some years later, we all looked up to Doug not only for his wonderful work on Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, but for all of the projects he did that came before that. Doug served as a visual effects art director on movies like Terminator 2 and Forrest Gump. And not long after, he got an Academy Award for his work on Death Becomes Her. And for us in the art department, it was just an amazing thing to see, because there's only ever been 2 visual effects art directors to get an Academy Award. The other one, Ralph McQuarrie. Enough about me fanboying over Doug. There's another fan that we should hear from who's also very familiar with his work.
Congratulations, Doug, on your Lifetime Achievement Award. Your concept art and your talent is unparalleled. You've done a great job for us, and you continue to make inroads into the world of imagination.
Congratulations, Doug, on this much-deserved honor. We look forward to seeing where your vision takes us next. Please come get your award.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that at all. No, thank you so much for this. It's such an incredible honor to be here, because I've dreamed of all this. I mean, you guys are all my heroes. And the craziest thing is that this is my first LightBox. And coming here, I met so many people that I had admired, that have influenced my career. And to actually see them in person in the same room has been terrific. So thank you very much for that. I'd like to thank Concept Art Association for this amazing award. I also like to acknowledge the previous recipients who kind of have transformed our industry, and to be recognized along with them means the world to me. Concept art holds a very special place in my heart. I've been very fortunate to enjoy a long and fulfilling career spanning almost 47 years now or more. It kind of sounds unreal to say that and actually makes me feel really old. But growing up just outside of Detroit, Michigan, I knew that I wanted to be a concept artist. I just didn't know how. And I'm really happy and grateful to have the opportunity to actually pursue this as a career. I could not have done any of this alone. I would like to acknowledge my friends, fellow artists, and mentors who have inspired me throughout my career. I owe a great debt of gratitude to my family for their unwavering support. And I must give a very special thank you to my amazing wife, Liz, who is sort of my unsung hero behind the scenes, providing daily encouragement and support every single day. Yeah. Thank you, Concept Art Association. I will cherish this.
Since the advent of this award show, our storyboarding brothers and sisters have proudly, asked if a new category of their own could be added. And Rachel did say, the more the merrier, and we are happy to acknowledge their contributions to this industry and give them their dues.
And Nicole said, as long as it keeps the show runtime under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Presenting the Storyboard and Keyframe Awards are Art Directors Guild and the Animation Guild storyboard artist Sam Tung, and Art Directors Guild illustrator and storyboard artist Benton, both of which who may or may not have been the squeaky wheels that asked for this. Now here's some grease.
Live action keyframes are our first real glimpse at what not only a film frame, final frame of a series or film might look like, but how the action and its sequences will feel. To do this, artists must not only understand the story they're telling, but connect it to their own experiences and emotions, and bring this image into being with a massive amount of film knowledge and painting skill.
We are so lucky to live in an era when even series artists get to work with keyframe illustrators. And the nominees for live action series keyframe are
Fernando Acosta, Osaka Castle, Shogun. Anton Grandeur, Thrawn's arrival on Peridia, Star Wars, Ahsoka. Ali Kashfi, Super Duper Mert, Fallout. Andre Wallin, Flashback, Star Wars, Ahsoka.
And the award goes to Andy Wallen, Flashback, Star Wars, Ahsoka.
Andre wishes he could be here tonight. I'm not him, of course. The Lucasfilm Art Department accepts the award on his behalf, and he just wanted to share a few words. He'd like to thank the CAA for this award. Working on Star Wars for the past 10 years has been an incredible journey for him. He's had the privilege of learning from and working alongside some of the best artists and creative minds in the industry. Andre is deeply thankful for Lucasfilm, and especially Doug Chaing for this opportunity. A big shout out to the rest of the amazing Lucasfilm team and the other talented nominees. Thank you, and of course, may the Force be with you.
While giant spectacles and strange worlds are no longer limited to the movies, there's a special magic in bringing those artistic visions to life on the big screen.
And the nominees for live action feature keyframe are
Nutavit by Foong, Necros Zombie Attack, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Jeremy Love, The Elders, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Brett Northcutt, The Destruction of Nomad, The Creator. Houston Sharp, Vita Viven, Heresy.
And the award goes to Jeremy Love, The Elders, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
And I believe Jeremy unfortunately could not be here this evening, so we'll be accepting the award on his behalf. Thank you. It is our great honor to present the Storyboard Award in its inaugural year. And we want to give our sincere thanks to Concept Art Association for recognizing what has been called the unseen art of Hollywood. A storyboard artist, yeah. A storyboard artist must understand the director's vision in order to create a blueprint for an entire sequence of a show or film, and that blueprint will be relied upon by every department downstream.
And a great storyboard artist must be a master of draftsmanship, acting, cinematography, and editing, and be able to execute a few hundred panels by the end of the week. But most of all, they must be a good listener and understand the vision of the director, and not only a visual level, but on an emotional level. Something that only human artists can do and bring to the table. And the first ever nominee for storyboard art are
Dan Milligan, Final Battle, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Charles Rattray, Car Fight, Deadpool and Wolverine. Arielle Somerville, Poison, Has-Been Hotel. Heiko von Drangenberg, Sewer Dragon Chase, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire.
And the award goes to Dan Milligan, Final Battle, Planet of the Apes. And unfortunately, Dan couldn't be here tonight, so we will also be accepting this award on his behalf. Congratulations, Dan. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't know about you, Kristina, but I am not good at accepting compliments or talking about my achievements. You know, as of tonight, I'm going to have to refer to myself as award-winning concept artist Greg Hopwood because, you know, as the record shows, I won that award. Yeah.
Well, you don't, because you didn't. But I get what you mean. Many of us creatives are painfully introverted and not great about touting our achievements, which is why the Concept Art Association was created to show the world just how talented and crucial all artists are, to the creative production pipeline that leads to all of the properties that you love.
And with that, I would love to welcome to the stage the CAA's founders and our friends, Rachel Meinerding
and Nicole Hendricks.
Okay, so I never would have dreamed or even imagined back in 2019 for the inaugural concept art awards that we would ever be on the radar of somebody like Nick Park, James Cameron, or George Lucas. That's just completely bonkers to me. In fact, even just getting to year 6 is crazy enough. But after 6 years, we've learned a lot, and while things don't necessarily get easier, it's much, much smoother. It's still stressful, but we love putting this show on with and for our friends here at LightBox, so thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We love you all so much, and we just want to say a bunch of thank yous. Thank you to our amazing crew, our wonderful band, to the PCE, Civic Auditorium staff, Superhero Project, Brick Foundation, and Lawndale High School teams. Got a lot of high schoolers working this event tonight. Most beautiful things in life are things that we build and work on together. I love this industry because there's nothing more collaborative than entertainment, and we love this show because we get to shower some of the more quiet members of that collaboration with the love that they deserve. All this to say that we cannot put this show on without the support of our year-round and day-of team, the community, and of course our sponsors, with a special shout-out to Bobby and Jim, who have believed in us since the beginning. Cheers.
And may I just say, for the Horde! Wow, not one Leroy Jenkins. Had you guys judged all wrong. There we go. And now presenting the Video Game Creature and Character Awards, our art director and concept artist, Carolina Zeleski, and creature designer, Stephen Oakley.
Good evening, everyone. What a beautiful night it is. Thank you to the organizers for such an amazing event. For our first category, I'm going to let a true expert speak. Stephen?
While not a doctor in most things, my obsession with creatures and monsters borders on a doctorate level of dedication. Founded in nature's portfolio, myths and legends of old, or homage to the New Age myths built by legends of our craft from today. Creatures fit all molds. Whether you need a twisted enemy, an immense spectacle to punctuate a mood or a level, or a loyal but horrifying steed. Creatures are the go-to you need to add some extra spice to your gaming broth. And tonight's nominees are this year's master chefs in the Creature Kitchen.
Do Chung-kyu, King of Puppets, Lies of P. Isaac Davis, Pa Aket, Asgard's Wrath 2. Yevgenia Zheraptsova, Corruption Subjugate, Diablo 4. Marco Teixeira, Il Toiga 2, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2.
And the winner is the envelope. Marco Teixeira for Senua's Blade. I do not think they're here to accept the award tonight, so the CAA is happy to accept it on their behalf. And to present the next award, I have the honor tonight to share the podium with the art director of Asgard's Wrath 2, the amazing Carolina Zeleski.
Thank you, Stephen. I've been drawing since I could hold a pencil. characters were always closest to my heart. When my dad took me to see Labyrinth as a child, and later I was given a first edition of Brian Froud's Fairies, my imagination was ignited. I didn't know back then what the future held for me. I feel privileged to have had the opportunity to help bring imaginary characters to life for others to meet in the video game worlds my teams have created. I am honored to be here today alongside so much talent, to award this category that's so close to my heart.
And the nominees for video game character are...
Yi Jong-hwan, Black Rabbit Brotherhood, Lies of P. Jared Morantz, Biomechanical Suit, Spider-Man 2. Irvin Rodriguez, Astronaut Ellie, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Marco Teixeira, Gove, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2.
Marco Teixeira, God Senua's Saga.
I'm having a little bit of deja vu. I do not think that they are here to accept the award tonight for them, so we're happy to accept it on their behalf. Thank you.
For 25 years, the Spectrum Awards was the home of science fiction, fantasy, and horror illustration, a show that honored those that, though they were often overlooked, are very much essential pieces to the art we love. In that tradition, we're so happy to be adding a category that honors the contributions of tabletop illustrators to that. For those of you that don't know, Dungeons & Dragons is the best thing that isn't in a galaxy far, far away or a police public call box that travels through all of time and space.
And as we stated earlier, Rachel and Nicole love giving all their artists the moment in the spotlight. With that said, presenting the video game environment and the very first Tabletop Concept Art Awards are Lorcana card and visual development artist Aubrey Archer and senior concept designer Jessica Cheng.
So we met today, yeah, so you know. But despite this year's hardship and challenges, the video games that we love would not exist without the work of concept artists.
Yeah, fictional worlds can be small or massive, but they would be incomplete without environment concept art to immerse us in these imaginary worlds and stories.
We would like to remind everyone that it is your experiences and dedication to craft that allow us to create art that resonates and connects with people.
Mm-hmm. And the nominees for video game environment are...
Edward Kaplan, Tower, Juzon. Yun Sung-un, Arch Abbey, Cradle of the Gods, Lies of P. Yun Sung-un, Saintess of Mercy Statue, Lies of P. Marco Teixeira, Settlement Interior, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2.
And the winner is Yun Sung-un, Arch Abbey, Lies of P.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. And I'm not Yun Sung-in, but I'm here to receive his award. He's working really hard in Korea in Liza P team there with Round A Studios for our next project. So I'm here. And also San Diego, where I drove from, is much closer than Seoul. So let me read his quick thank you note here. Dear all, I'm deeply grateful for being nominated and honored with this award. Although I couldn't be there in person, I'm truly thankful to receive such a prestigious recognition.
Working on Liza P gave me the incredible opportunity to collaborate with many talented individuals whose skills and passion deeply inspired me. Thanks to their dedication, we were able to achieve this remarkable outcome, and I see this award as a meaningful accomplishment to be shared with everyone who was part of this journey. I'll continue to strive to create even better works in the future. Thank you very much. 정말 감사합니다.
The next stop is tabletop. Tabletop games provide opportunities for connection to gather and share time and stories together in person.
Because of its format, it's also an interesting challenge for visual storytelling and world building. With the limited space for artwork, the concept art needs to be particularly effective.
This artwork is essential for adding depth and context to the tabletop gaming experience.
And the nominees for tonight's Tabletop Concept Art Award are
Alexander Ostrovsky, Gold Dragon, D&D. Alexander Ostrovsky, Green Dragon, D&D. Alexander Ostrovsky, Red Dragon, D&D. Noor Rahman, Infinite Staircase, D&D.
3 out of 4, let's see. And the winner is, it's a surprise, it's Alexander Ostrovsky.
I'm frightened. I was honored enough just to be included in such an amazing lineup of artists, many of whom I'm just not me, many of whom I was looking up to, so that's why I'm frightened. I do have a small list of things though to run through. Also, I'm really deeply grateful and honored to just achieve this thing. But yeah, some thank yous that I have written down because, well, I said it, I'm frightened. I definitely want to thank the Concept Art Association for just putting this together and shining a light on our often unseen work. Then I want to thank unsurprisingly, my parents and my brother and my partner Laura for just always supporting me in what I do. Then my friends and my artist friends especially for always helping me and all that you've taught me along the way. And a big thank you to my wonderful art director, Josh Herman, who not only brought me onto the project and gave me all his trust, and it's a dream project for a dragon guy like me, so that was a really awesome year to work on. But also because he encouraged me to submit this stuff at all. So big thank you to you, and a big shout out to all the incredible artists that worked on these designs before I even came in. A lot of your ideas are still in there, so this one's for you too. Thank you so much.
Meet the Animation Guild's production designer and visual development artist, Yuhki Demers, and director and story artist, Allison Smith, presenting the awards for animation, color keys, and environment.
The first award we're here to present is for animated feature color keys. While the emotional heartbeat of a film is found in the characters, the dialogue, the performances, and of course, the story, don't forget about the key role that color plays as well.
Color can do a lot. It can make you feel things, it can make you happy, it can make you sad, and it can also win you an award.
The nominees for animated feature color keys are
Dabi Faidi. Final sequence, Merry Little Batman. Sunmin In, Ultraman Rising. Nacho Molina, Tokyo Tower, Ultraman Rising. Miho Tomimasu, Orion and the Dark.
And the winner is Sunmin In.
Not Sunmin In. She's in Korea. It's a pleasure to get, to accept this in her behalf. She's such a talented artist. I'm very happy, very pleased. She will be very happy and very pleased. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Look, we know the deal. We know everyone's just looking at the characters and their cool props and their costumes and all the hair, but we also know that without a good environment design, there's nowhere for the characters to stand.
And really, what are they doing if they can't stand? Floating? I don't think so.
And the nominees are
Pedro Cardoso, Pope's Court, The Inventor. Waiji Chiu, Who's Antique Shop, The Tiger's Apprentice. Nacho Molina, Water Design, Ultraman Rising. Samuel Riberon, The Inventor Exterior, The Inventor.
Okay, I get to open one of these now. And the winner is Nacho Molina.
Just like family now. All right, so again, similar words, because what can I say? Nacho Molina, phenomenal artist. Thank you again to the concept art, and happy to get his award in his behalf. Thank you so much. Thank you.
As a mother of toddlers, it's always nice to honor things that take all of my money. And while I wish I could say I watch shows for grown-ups, as a mother of young kids for now, it's Young Jedi Adventures, Super Kitties, and Paw Patrol.
For me, it was X-Men Evolution, X-Men the Animated Series, Wolverine and the X-Men, which, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm sensing a theme, so... Presenting our Animated Series Award is production designer and visual development artist Krystina Vardazaryan, and art director David DePasquale.
Good evening, everyone. David and I are honored to be presenting tonight.
As someone who began my career as a character designer, the most important thing that I had to learn is not to design characters. The most important thing I had to learn is that to design characters, it's not just to produce beautiful, technically competent drawings, but create entirely new personalities that an audience can relate to. Specificity is the hallmark of the best kind of character design. A great character design can make you feel you know a character before they even open their mouths to speak. This often comes through the artist's own experiences and identities, filtered through this magical new actor they've created, one that audiences will remember for a very long time.
And the nominees for animated series characters are
Naomi Baker, Mizu, Blue Eye Samurai. James A. Castillo, character lineup, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Brendan Marion, Carol, Carol and the End of the World. Brendan Marion, The Boss, Carol and the End of the World.
And the winner is James A. Castillo, character lineup, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hi. Oh, my can't see anything. I am James Castillo. I'm here tonight. I want to take a second to thank Rustam Hassanov and Andrea Fernandez for bringing me to this project and let me play with these iconic characters here. I'm very, very humble. I'm shaking a little bit. A lot of you guys in this room have been an inspiration for me for many years, and I just want to thank the association for the award. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, let's face it. A blank white screen wouldn't be much fun to look at, wouldn't it? I've always believed that world building holds its own unique character and personality. Every house, every tree, a cloud can have its own distinct character. Whether it's whimsical or dynamic, playful or elegant, that's what makes animation such a fun medium. Its diversity of style allows for limitless creativity. For me, the most exciting part of creating environments is designing the worlds that not only captivate us visually, but also elevate the story. The environment becomes a character of itself, shaping the narrative, evoking emotion, and fully immersing the audience in its journey.
And the nominees for Animated Series Environment are
Ben Bryant, Dathomir Treeset, Tales of the Empire. Ji Young Choi, The Apothecary Front Window, Fright Crew. Marie Delmas, Spirit Great Oak Tree, Spirit Rangers. Henry Wong, Komatsu Village, Blue Eye Samurai.
And the winner is Henry Wong, Kamikaze Village, Blue Eye Samurai.
Unfortunately, Henry is not here to accept the award tonight, so we will be accepting on his behalf. So thank you, everybody. Good job.
A wise woman once said, "In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap, the job's a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. Oh, like a spring, it's very clear to see that
Wacom Rising Star Award goes to an artist in the community that is either a recent grad or has less than 5 years industry experience and demonstrates exceptional skills and a unique career journey. This year's award is presented by Pamela Park from Wacom.
It is my distinct honor to stand before you today as Wacom's influencer manager, a role I've had for 18 years. I've had the privilege of witnessing the birth of countless artistic careers and the blossoming of innumerable talents. Yet, every so often an artist emerges whose work not only catches the eye, but captures the imagination, leaving an indelible mark on the industry. Today we celebrate such an artist, Miriam Presas, the recipient of this year's Rising Star Award. Miriam's art transports us to realms where imagination reigns supreme. Her ability to blend the fantastical with the familiar creates a visual language that speaks to both the child and the dreamer in all of us. In choosing Miriam for this award, Wacom recognizes not only the artist she is today, but the visionary she is destined to become. Her work reminds us why we at Wacom do what we do, empower artists to bring their wildest dreams to life. Miriam, your journey is just beginning, but already you've illuminated the path for others to follow. Your art doesn't just adorn screens, it opens doors to new possibilities. As you accept this Rising Star Award, know that you carry with you the admiration of your peers, the excitement of your fans, and the support and love of the Wacom family. We can't wait to see where your creativity will take you next. Please join me in celebrating the extraordinary talent and bright future of our rising star, Miriam Presas.
Hello. I'm Miriam. First I would like to thank all my friends, family, and mentors who have helped me get here. Secondly, I was very, very surprised when I heard I got this. I didn't think I was on the radar whatsoever this year because it's been pretty crazy, and I think within that, fosters a lot of self-doubt, and it's hard to measure success, but I think as I'm looking out at everybody, I feel very comforted and by how much respect I've been given today and how much respect I give to all of you, and just thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, including student awards in our show allows us to highlight artists right at the beginning of their journey, so we can celebrate watching their ever-evolving careers as their dreams dance their way to the paper and eventually to the big screen. Presenting the student awards that recognizes excellence in students that are enrolled or have graduated in 2023 are artists and educators Anthony Jones and Asifa's Aubrey Mintz.
Good evening. Aubrey and I are deeply, deeply honored to be presenting the Student Awards tonight.
As artists and educators and mentors, we recognize the importance of nurturing the next generation of professionals in our field. After working with students for the last 24 years, I can say this generation of students has something very special to show the world, and the proof is in the work presented here tonight.
And the nominees for the student characters are
Sophia Andrade from Ringling College of Art and Design, Circe Lineup. Zachary Cretany from New Edge Concept Art School, The Mother, Veil. Margaret Margot Drew from Ringling College of Art and Design, Elphaba Ideations, Wicked. Melanie Tikhonova from Sheridan College, Hooked Lineup.
And the winner is Margaret Margot Drew. Congratulations.
I don't have a speech ready, but this is incredible. Thank you so much to the Concept Art Awards. This is an unimaginable experience. Thank you to my school, Ringling College, for me even being here. They have helped me so much. Thank you to my friends and my parents. You guys have always supported me. And thank you to my fellow nominees. You guys are insane with the work you do. I don't know what else to say, but thank you so much. Okay.
In this industry, we are responsible for making some of the coolest looking worlds anyone could ever imagine. Like literally, we have to imagine it and then we got to make it. And I'm sure I speak for all the mentors and educators in this room that one of the greatest honors a teacher could have is watching a movie, playing a video game, or like me, stalking them on Instagram, and seeing your students' hard work become reality that inspires the next generation of creatives. We are all so proud of you.
And the nominees for Student Environment are
Marvin Hillman from New Edge Concept Art School, Royal Palace of the Agriant. Catherine Kong from Art Center College of Design, Grand Waterlift. Marius Villard from New Edge Concept Art School, Bon Dia, Interior Design. Etienne Claudia Wu from Art Center College of Design, Lost in Solstice.
And the winner is Etienne Wu.
Thank you so much. Okay, just give me a second. I'm so grateful to Concept Art Association for recognize my work, and this is my first time receiving such an official acknowledgement. I'm really excited about it. I also want to thank to my parents who support me every step of the way, and of course my mentor, Iju Stan. I'm incredibly lucky to have him to be my mentor, and none of this would be possible without his trust in me. So thank you so much, Stan. I promise I won't be procrastinating again. And here's thank you again for the Concept Art Association. The journey has never been easy, but I'm so fortunate that to be on this path in the concept art. So I'm looking forward to show more of the world in my mind to you guys. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you about Terryl Whitlatch.
Right?
Terryl Whitlatch is a celebrated creature designer specializing in animal anatomy, paleontological reconstruction, and the creation of imaginary creatures, and whose work has transformed the portrayal of fantastical beings in film. She stepped into one of the most passionately detail-oriented fandoms and designed creatures that stand the test of time.
As the principal creature designer for Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, she helped bring iconic characters from the prequels to fruition, blending artistic creativity with narrative depth. Her collaboration with George Lucas extended to redesigning beloved characters such as Jabba the Hutt and the Dewbacks. Come on.
Now see, that's pod racing. Get it? It's the pod racing of a pod.
You got it.
We would like to welcome her Phantom Menace colleague and my co-host from last year, Iain McCaig, to the stage to present her with this award.
One of my most treasured objects in my studio is this rotting piece of latex surrounding this stop-motion sculpture that I made when I first joined Lucasfilm. It was for the games division, and it was a alien centaur. It wasn't my design. This young kid sent over a drawing of a centaur that was so beautiful, I just sculpted it. And we never used it. It was for an early Steven Spielberg game called The Dig. But I snuck the centaur home, and it sits next to my drawing board to remind me of that first time I ever met this artist, who a short while later, when I was invited to the ranch, my God, there she was. And the walls were wallpapered in aliens and creatures and giant otter-faced leviathans. It was incredible. And so, in recognition of a lifetime of sharing her love of all creatures, great and small, real and imagined, and for personally answering my 911 calls when I hadn't got a clue how to draw a certain animal, this award goes to Terryl Whitlatch.
I am so honored and grateful to so many who have gone before me. I stand on so many shoulders, some who have passed on, some who are in this room. A special thanks goes to a gentleman who's long since left this planet, Gene Chrisman, the senior scientific illustrator at UC Berkeley, California, who saw potential in a very shy 15-year-old girl and sent her on her way on a journey to the world of natural history illustration that somehow got segued into a galaxy far, far away. I want to thank Concept Art Awards for this wonderful recognition. I am so very grateful. And all the opportunities along the way. But I think most of all, I want to thank the creatures who tunnel under the ground, that swim in the oceans and the rivers and the streams and the lakes. Those who gallop across the plains and climb in the arbors of the trees and who soar across our skies. And for those very real creatures that share our planet, this is who this award belongs to. Thank you so much.
Pennywise has been giving me nightmares since I read it when I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. I lived on Fort Benning and I had access to lots of books.
But you know, then they cast a Skarsgård and I was like, oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know what's up. I mean, you know, I know a lot of them are meant to be scary, but there are some hot creatures out there, you know? What? But there are. I mean, y'all tell me you would kick a 10-foot tall blue Na'vi out of bed? You're lying. You're all lying. You are liars.
Wouldn't kick 'em out for eating crackers. And now we would like to celebrate the creature designers, giving the next generation not only trauma, but confusing feelings. Presenting the Creature Awards are creature designers Constantine Sekeris and Zach Berger.
You guys see Terryl Whitlatch? She's like my idol. I can't believe I get to go on stage right after her. Hello and good evening. My name is Zach Berger, and this Greek Adonis standing next to me is my good friend and colleague, Constantine Sekeris. He is kind of a big deal in the creature design world, and I would say I'm more of a small to medium-sized deal. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but thank you anyway, Zach. All right, let's talk creature design. Designing a creature is not just about making a pretty picture. As designers, we have to think beyond the final image. We try to get into a creature's function, its anatomy, psychology, and how it moves, eat, reproduce, and how intelligent it is.
And most importantly, how will it help tell the story? What emotion are we trying to get out of the audience?
Unlike their big screen colleagues, the creature designers working on our favorite TV and streaming shows usually have to do all this in a fraction of the time, but still make their designs look just as good.
Wait, I'm used to getting a year to design a creature on Avatar. Jim Cameron has me moving nose hairs on alien space whales a 1/4 inch at a time. You're telling me that when you're designing dragons for Game of Thrones, you don't get to spend over a year on one design?
I wish. No, usually a few days, maybe a few weeks if I'm really lucky.
Wow, that makes these submissions in the live action series creature category that much more impressive. Let's take a look at this year's nominees.
Thomas Ducrest, Gulper, Fallout. Justice Joseph, The Doll Spider, Dead Boy Detectives. Farid Sandoval, Yutom Dama, Halo. Andre Wallen, Purgle, Star Wars Ahsoka.
All right, I guess we're trying to wait to see who won.
You have the power to let us know.
And the winner is Andre Wallen. Yeah, Star Wars. All right, congrats. It's amazing, beautiful work.
He didn't prepare a second speech, but I'm sure he would like to thank CAA, Doug Chaing, the Lucasfilm Art Department, and of course, the incredible Dave Filoni. Thank you.
We are back. Like the nominees in the live action feature creature category, we're both lucky enough to get to design creatures for the big screen.
I still can't believe that's even a job.
Don't tell our bosses, but it's kind of ridiculous that we get to draw fantasy dragons, sculpt sci-fi aliens for work. They know we do this for fun, right?
Shh. Some of our bosses might be here tonight. So, anyway, I don't want to tell them. Anyway, before we get to announce the next set of nominees, we just want to say what an honor it was to be asked to present at this year's Concept Art Awards.
We're both gigantic fans of Rachel and Nicole and really believe in the mission of this award show, recognizing and celebrating the entertainment art community.
Thank you so much for allowing us to take part in this year's awards. The submissions this year were incredible, and the competition was fierce. I was lucky enough to be asked to be one of the judges in this category, and I was blown away by the insane level of talent out there. It was actually genuinely really hard for me to narrow down my selections to just 4 nominees because there were so many incredible submissions.
Yeah, there are some real beasts out there designing imaginary beasts.
Corny. Who wrote this? Oh, wait, it was me. And with that, let's take a look at this year's nominees for live action feature creature category.
All right.
Ken Barthelmay, Sea Beast, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Ken Barthelmay, Turtle Wrestler, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Jared Krzyzewski, Godzilla Evolved, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. Houston Sharp, Vitaviven, Heresy.
All right, yeah, amazing work from everyone. Yeah, and the winner is Ken. All right, Ken.
Thank you so much. This is a huge honor for me. First, I want to thank producer Rob Cohen for bringing me on this project. Working on this film has been a huge honor. And I want to thank James Wan for the great collaboration. And I want to thank Concept Art Association for supporting and protecting our work. And lastly, I want to thank my mom and my wife. My mom has always been very supportive of my passions. And my wife, she's my biggest motivation. And working in this industry can be sometimes very demanding. And having a partner who understands that and supports this is very special. So I love you very much, and thank you very much. Thank you.
And we're back. This time to present this year's nominees for the Independent Creature category.
Is this the category where a bunch of people sacrifice their free time making awesome creature artwork for nothing more than the love of the craft?
Wait, you mean they give up their nights and weekends designing spectacular creatures and there's not even a paycheck or a panicked art director constantly pleading with them to finish it?
Yeah, I believe that's called personal work, Zach.
I don't know what that is.
Well, let's take a look at this year's submissions and maybe you'll learn a thing or two.
Wayne Barlow, Ashwraith. Ken Barthelmay, The Guardian. Maxime Bajenov, Jarl. Hamid Shah, Eldritch Fairy.
And the winner is Ken Bartholomew, The Guardian. Congratulations again.
All right, Ken.
He's coming back from that side of the stage.
He's taking photos.
Thanks. I only prepared one speech, so I don't know what to say other than thank you very much. This is a huge honor for me, and yeah, thank you.
All right. Mentors are a vital part of any artist's life. I have mentors who give me their guidance and experience in family matters, as well as others in finances and business. But there is one that stands out of the crowd, and that is my high school art teacher, Joanne Dalsimer, or Dals, as we used to call her. I struggled in grade school. I was always drawing in classes when the subject rarely called for it. Think super bad, you know? After years of teaching, telling me that I had to meet this magical high school art teacher, I finally got to take her class. She took my abilities that were created essentially as an emotional coping mechanism and a form of escapism and turned them into a full-blown skill that I was incredibly passionate about. Her love for all things art and creativity and culture was infectious. And she had this amazing classroom that she created that felt like a colorful oasis in the middle of a school that felt like a desert for me. She showed me how to be an artist and taught me so much of the core principles of hard work and creative expression that I still use today. Mentors are so vital, and that's why whenever I have the opportunity, I try and give back to the next generation of artists the same guidance that was freely given to me. But you know, this is just my experience, so let's take a moment and listen to some of yours.
Someone who had a huge influence on me is Jeff Sangali. He was my teacher at school, and then after I graduated, I got to actually work with him in a professional capacity. I'm happy to still call him a friend these days, and even trying to model the way I approach my team the same way Jeff did. Big thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Fernando Lira. He's the very definition of a true mentor, guiding my growth while letting me fully flourish.
People like Andrew Corse and Iain McCaig that have taught me that there's so many things that we can do as creatives, as artists. It is thanks to people like them, honestly, that we can dream big and know the steps to get to where we want to go.
I'd love to thank my mentors, Yao Line, Cody Gramstead, Nathan Fox, Drew Hattel. So thank you all.
I got a chance to work with Amy Beth Christensen. She's an amazing person. She's an art director at ILM. She gave me a whole different perspective about myself, my background with art, and what I can do with my own personal IPs.
Amy Beth Christensen, Christian Jana, John Staub, Finney McManus, thanks a lot for your time and for sharing your experience.
One of those recent mentorships was with John Staub. He's, extremely talented, super knowledgeable, and just very, very comfortable helping you out and giving you any tips or advice that you need to be able to better yourself and achieve the goals that you have as an artist and to learn new things. So I'm extremely grateful to have had that opportunity. And
I'm Jaylene. I had Greg Hopwood as my mentor for live action portfolio readiness. I was also lucky enough to get a one-on-one mentorship with Maggie Chan. I'm grateful for both of them for giving me their time, their focus. Thank you, Greg and Maggie, for being such enthusiastic mentors and for helping me on my artistic journey.
That was mean, but also super heartwarming. Sorry, don't cry. Okay, I am honored to, that meant the world to me, and considering how much mentors mean in my life, to be called out in that just genuinely means the world to me. So, okay. I got this, professional. The importance of amazing teachers cannot be understated with that. And with that sentiment, here are two amazing professors of Ringling College Art and Design, right? Presenting the Independent Character Awards are Ringling's Michael Mariscano and Dominic Saponaro.
Good evening, everybody. We're here representing Ringling College of Art and Design's Illustration Department, and we're excited to present the Best Independent Character Award.
It's such an honor to be surrounded by so many talented creators. As instructors, nothing excites us more than seeing fresh, innovative characters come to life.
This award celebrates creators who are pushing the boundaries when creating original and captivating characters. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Maxime Bajenov, Death. James A. Castillo, The Box Assassin. Miriam Presses, Life at Last. Vanson Zhang, Swords Cat.
And the winner is
Vanson Zhang.
Hi, I'm Vincent Zhang. I'm so excited. Forgive me, my English is not very well. So I have prepared a speech. I'm very honored to receive the 2024 Concept Art Award for Independent Character Design. This award means so much to me. It not only recognizes my personal work, but also gave me motivation to keep moving forward. In the future, I hope to take on more commercial projects, challenge myself, and expand my creative boundaries, aiming to win awards in the professional category as well. Thank you to the judges, my supportive family and the friends, and everyone who has helped and inspired me along the way. This honor belongs to all of us. I will keep working hard to create more amazing works in the future. Thank you. By the way, actually, I'm an exhibitor this year. I have a table. Welcome you guys to find me tomorrow. I have a lot of prints and products like this. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hey, guess what, y'all? We are so close to the end, and you can go home and go to sleep.
And then come back and do it all again tomorrow. But I'm still having fun. Are you still having fun? What a great night with so much talent. And the Concept Art Awards is thankful to welcome our show sponsor, XP Pen's Brian Finifter, to the stage to present the Independent Environment Award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Finifter, and I am the sales manager for XP Pen Technologies, the world's leading digital art innovation brand. A company that makes drawing tablets for artists and dreamers like yourself. It is a true honor to be here tonight as we celebrate the wonders of arts together. When an artist's pen tip dances across the canvas, worlds of mystery and magic are born. With every stroke, we can feel the breath and pulse of the world being created, igniting our curiosity to explore their stories and secrets. Environment concept artists create entire worlds of infinite imagination, providing the backdrop and rendering the atmosphere that forms the foundation of every captivating story. And at XP Pen, we believe in the potential of every artist, and especially in the importance of cultivating the development of young artists. The world is changing faster than ever before, and while industries change and technologies change, the craft of turning our imagination into reality always remains at the heart of what we do. That process begins at the canvas, and we at XP Pen are dedicated now and into the future to bring the best possible canvas to as many people as possible. Tonight, and on behalf of XP Pen, it is my great pleasure and honor to present the nominees for outstanding work in independent environment.
Chiu, Island in the Sun. Mia Hei Kan, The Departure. Daniel Kyle, The Village of Wheelwright's Bend. Armando Savoya, The Cabinet of Father Casper.
And the winner is Daniel Kyle, The Villages of Wheelwright's Bend.
Wow, this is intense. But I want to shout out to the nominees. It's been an honor to have my work up there along with you. To the Concept Art Association, I want to thank you for everything you do for concept art, for human art, and for this grand display of our work tonight. And to LightBox, I come here every year and I go home with a new energy to get back to work on Monday. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Now first, everybody look left. Everybody look right. Everywhere you look, animation has no barriers. Whether it's a 50-foot alien, you get it? Like everybody look left, everybody look. Okay.
Everyone's getting tired. We got this, guys. Come on.
Listen, I know you all just can't wait to be asleep, but you know. Whether it's a 50-foot alien robot or a severed hand that goes on a quest to reconnect with its body, animation bridges the gap between all ages and all languages, exploring ideas and emotions that exist inside or outside of reality.
Presenting the Animated Feature, Character, and Visual Development Awards are production designer Patrick O'Keefe and lead character designer Gabby Zapata.
Good evening, and congratulations to all our winners, including the LA Dodgers. In case you don't know, they won. Hey, we're almost at the end.
We're very honored to be here tonight. Up next, we're very excited to present the award for Animated Feature Character. Characters are the physical manifestation of ourselves in our most intimate moments. They pull us in and make us laugh, cry, cheer as we journey through their vibrant worlds. Join us in celebrating the amazing talent that brings these beloved characters to life.
And the nominees for animated feature characters are
Danielle Fernandez Casas, Karen the Heron, Migration. Dan Haskett, Joker Expressions, Merry Little Batman. Nacho Molina and Shannon Tyndall, Gigantron, Ultraman Rising. Keiko Moriyama, Riley with Friends, Inside Out 2.
And the winner is Dan Haskett, Joker Expressions, Merry Little Batman.
Well, I'm going to accept it on his behalf. All right, and the next award, which is our second to last of the evening, is for visual development in an animated feature. Thank you. Oh, do I not need that?
Wait, there you go.
All right, you'd think we'd have it down by now. Visual development is the initial visualization of the script onto the screen. It is where the tone, emotion, and the look of the film is realized. These artists are set designers, cinematographers, writers, and directors all at once. They are the creators of worlds and the conveyors of emotions. Join us in celebrating these incredible artists and their extraordinary works.
And the nominees for Animated Feature Visual Development are
Debbie Faidi, Gotham City Christmas Parade, Merry Little Batman. Sun Min In, Baby in the Water, Ultraman Rising. Sun Min In, The Red and Wide Image, Ultraman Rising. Nacho Molina, Ultraman vs. Gigantron, Ultraman Rising.
And the winner is sticky envelope. Sun Min In, The Red and Wide Image.
Well, this is awesome. Thank you so much to the Concept Awards. Anyway, the pleasure of working with artists like, Sun Min In, Nacho Molina, Shannon Tyndall, and all of them is that, there are then moments like this are really a great moment to be in. Anyway, just thank you to everybody on their behalf, on Sun Min's behalf. This is a piece that I love so much from early days in Ultraman, and I'm so proud to be here in her name. So thank you so much again, and see you.
Can we give it up for the band who have been fantastic all night?
I love being at a show that has a band because it's like what it sounds like in my head when I walk around with a permanent soundtrack, but people can hear it. The Community Impact Award celebrates an individual that is making the community a better place. To present this year's award is illustrator advocate, Concept Art Association board member, and last year's winner, Carla Ortiz.
Well, shit, back again. Hi, everyone. The Concept Art Community Impact Award is a celebration of individuals and groups whose contributions are so powerful. They change the course of our industries and make our communities better. Today, we honor a team that has done just that. In the late 2022, the Concept Art Association had a town hall to discuss generative AI and its impact in our industries. And in that town hall was a little research team that saw a community in need. And rather than write research paper talking about the issue and move on, they went to create two amazing technologies called glaze and nightshade. Yeah, exactly. These technologies protect artists and protect our work from being used unethically by generative AI companies. Glaze and Nightshade has now helped hundreds of thousands of artists globally to better tread the online waters. And this team's continued commitment to improving and developing amazing technology to continue artists to protect themselves online makes them an incredible and invaluable part of our community. So it is my absolute honor right now to present the Concept Art Association Community Impact Award to University of Chicago's Glaze and Nightshade team.
Wow, this is crazy. So I was supposed to be prepared for this, but I'm not. Okay, yeah. First I want to thank the CAA, Rachel, Nicole, and Carla, and without you guys, literally none of this will be here. They know this. I keep reminding them though. Everything that we do in our lab comes as a result of their advocacy and their leadership and them teaching us about all these issues. All the things in the pipeline that we have coming down the road, things that you don't yet know about, Hemlock Vale and other things are coming. Thank you all for welcoming me and my group into this amazing community. Honestly, you all have changed my life. I want to thank the thousands of artists who have actively helped us in all of our research projects, and the millions of artists who've used our tools to persevere against AI. So much of why my lab is able to do what we do is because of our exceptional students and the amazing work from my partner and lifelong collaborator, Heather Jane. We've gotten a fair bit of attention this year, but this award means more than anything else. You guys truly are the best of us, and it's been the honor of my life to help defend artists. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us and being a part of this year's Concept Art Awards. Congratulations to all of you.
Woo! Rachel and Nicole, come on. Come on. And Everyone enjoy the last day of LightBox Expo tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great night. See you later, and see you next time. Thank you so much, everyone. Yay!
We did it!
If we can get it up for our band, everyone.